continue to journey with you, and it is time to gather you together throughout Papua New Guinea, and also representative of the Solomon Islands have come. We are grateful to be united together this time, and to have this celebration to encourage the youth. As I've mentioned, you are the future leaders of the church. We are the leaders now this time. After us, it is you. You may not be like us here at the front, but leaders of our people in your communities. Therefore, it is right that we have come, and you are encouraged to continue to live your life as young people, but already with the intention to commit yourself to this life. You do not have to wait until you are getting older. No, but as young as you are, this is where you have to come. And that's how, that is, you find your place where you are in our community and in the church. And at this time, I'm seeing some youths are very active already in our parishes, taking leadership and taking important commitment for the church. Not only for the church, but for the communities and in the families. So this is very important. So at this time, while we have you together here, all our youths throughout Papua New Guinea, you are representative of all, but also from the Solomons. We are together at this time, and it is you that we are focusing on, and that we want to encourage, that we continue to be our leaders at this time, and also future leaders for later on. I'd like to thank also the youths throughout Papua New Guinea, but especially in Port Moresby, because I know them, they're committing themselves to our parishes. Their commitment in the parishes is very outstanding, and I'd like to thank you for that great effort. To continue that, and also for those in other dioceses, the Solomons and in Papua New Guinea, to continue to live like this, because as you continue to do this one, you are the future of the church. Our time will come to an end, but it is you who will continue to carry the church forward. As lay people, and also some of you are still youths, you will continue to also, the way when the Lord is calling you to answer Him in this way where we are, you will have to come, and many are also taking that way. But also as lay people as you are, you will be able to lead the leaders of our people, of our church, not only in your families or in your community, but also in our nation. And that is where we are outstanding as church of today. And that is why thank you for your efforts, the youth also at this time. Your contribution is bringing that hope to us. As we look to the future, we are seeing you, that you are the one to carry this forward from us. And the way you start to journey now, you are not only the one journeying in this faith, but you are joining us at this time. We are leading you forward. We are guiding you together. We are journeying together in the faith and in leading this faith in our communities, in our parishes, and in our dioceses, and in our nation. That is why it is very important that your presence is very important, that we encourage you, that you continue to journey with us, because this journey of faith is not only on you, but together, all of us together, journeying together. And you see this happening in your dioceses, in our parishes, in our communities. That's where you continue to be. So once again, thank you, our youths, for what you are doing, not only at this time, but you have been doing over the time. But today, you have come together for this occasion. It's your day to be able to commit yourself to this. And I'd like to encourage you, take this with a sense of pride, sense of commitment, and a sense of joy in you. Because at the end, it is your joy, not in me, but in Him, joining us together, uniting us together in the same faith that the disciples followed in their time. And over the years, it has come to us, and we continue to live this in this way. And so, in this way, we are united with the whole church throughout the world. It's not only us here, but throughout the world, so that this faith continue to form young people in our communities, in our families, and in our society, and in our nation. That you stand out clearly before others, and that you live your faith courageously, witnessing to Him, to others. Because Jesus said, if you are ashamed of me before the people, I will be ashamed of you before my Father. That is a strong word from Him. So He's challenging not only you, all of us, myself, everyone, all of us. He said, if you are ashamed of me before the people here on earth, I will be ashamed of you also before my Father in heaven. So it is a word of encouragement to all of us, united all of us here, not only you youths, but all of us, that our witness to Him is important in our life, witnessing to one another, witnessing to those outside the church, but also encouraging and standing up in the faith that we have in the Lord. So youths, thank you for taking up this opportunity and coming together on PMD Solomon Island, that you have to be firm in your faith, because at the end it is Him that we are going back to Him. Be firm in your faith. As He has said, if you are ashamed of me, witness to me to the people, I will also do the same. I will do the same of you before my Father. So, youth, I like to encourage you again, be firm in your faith, and as we have been journeying together this week, be firm in your faith, be firm in your commitment, and be courageous as you witness and journey together as youths of God in our dioceses, in our parishes, and in our communities, and in our families. Remember that. So thank you again, and I congratulate you for this time as you have taken up this time together, to be together, be encouraged by the facilitators who have been here, Bishop Pedro and Bishop John, and the sisters here, and also those who have been involved in planning this important gathering for the youths. Those who are CBC, the officers of CBC, I'd like to thank you also that you are united, journeying together with our youths and our people throughout Papua New Guinea and the Solomon Islands. So it is a moment of thanking God, a moment of praying together, and a moment of looking forward that we are not alone in this journey of faith, but He is accompanying us all the time. See, like the journey to Emmaus, these two young guys that were talking about Jesus and saying, oh, He's there and so what is happening to us. And anyway, he appeared to them. And He said, I will never leave you alone, I'm with you until the end of time. At the end, we will meet again. But remember, as you journey yourself, I'm with you. So it is a good example that is shown to these two who were journeying on the way to Emmaus. Not this Emmaus here, not Emmaus there, but of course, this is something. So remember that. Pray, continue to pray that our faith, uniting us with Him, journeying together in our life with Him. Not us alone, but with Him. So thank you again, youth, for this time. Thank you for those who have organized this. Father Pedro, Father John, and Bishop Pedro, Bishop John, and also those who have been involved, the sisters, and our lay leaders also joining with them. Thank you for this moment of gathering our youth, encouraging them in the faith and in their life, also in our community, as leaders in our life, in our communities, in our parishes, and in our dioceses. Thank you again, and congratulations our youth for this time. May God continue to encourage you, give you His grace and strength, that you are courageous in living your life at this time as youth, uniting everyone and working together to serve the church in our parishes and in our dioceses, in our communities and in our families. Thank you. May God continue to bless you in this great effort. Thank you.